But there is one condition. If we find the sacred tomes of my order, they are mine.
Very well. I have no need of books.
Then onwards we go to fight the Skeleton King.
Fucking hell, he just destroyed the whole thing. What is it? Don't want the Templar to join you. Travel around town, return. Sure, mate. You can follow around. You just hang there for a second. I just gave the cats a quick pat. Yeah. No, I hope you're feeling better, Nightwolf. It was a little like, I don't know. What do you say it as? Panicking, I guess, to like hear that you were hurt or injured earlier. Like, it'd be nice to know what actually happened. Like, it seemed like it was so sudden and, like, bad. I'm hoping that since it's all, like, what do you call it, like, bandaged up now you're, like, bandaged up and, like, still resting with it and stuff, I'm hoping that, like, you're mending or that hopefully it wasn't too bad. That, you know, it's not going to be, like, a long recovery or anything for you. There's a little bit... There's one of those things where, like, I think right as we were chatting in Discord, I was actually just about to go to bed. And I'm like, I can't sleep knowing this now. I'm like, I need to make sure you're alright. Obviously, like, you obviously saw a wolf professional, so it's good. Sounds like you kind of, like, have to stay off it to, like, let it rest. Or is it that you can't put weight on it? Yeah, Nightwolf does need some head scratches. So anybody wants to give Nightwolf like a cuddle or some pats or something, just carefully go about that so as to like not further injure him. I'm going to use some of these like trap things since I can use it. I might as well be using it. Oh, these things teleport. Hold up. I kind of forgot that.
Well deserved.
Alright, I see your problem, Phoenix. I'll move you closer in your bed. Hold up. Come here.
I tried to count
there
how
we
many
go.
we've killed, but I've lost.
I just had to just like grab the cat bed and drag him closer. I've finally figured out what his problem is. If he can't lay on me, he at least wants to be right next to me, like all up in my shit, basically. So I've worked out that if I pull his bed right up to the edge of my mouse mat pad thing, he like will sleep, and he'll sleep like a rock. Like last night, Phoenix ended up like, you know when cats go like dead limp when they sleep? Like any animal does this, right? When they're in a really deep sleep and you're like, oh god, it died. Like that was like the moment that I had during a stream last night. I was sitting here and I'm like, oh god, he's like 14 and he's just gone completely limp. And I'm like, it's a fear every time he falls asleep that heavily, I swear. Obviously he's just in a deep sleep and he feels like he can have that, but holy shit, is it terrifying. What is this? Cooldowns and stuff. I don't know if I'm supposed to heal.
That will serve me well.
That's not what I wanted. I want to heal. Alright. Defeat taunt enemies when you are hit. Okay, so I am choosing like a one or the other situation. Provides life regeneration to you and the Templar. Enemies that hit or are hit by the Templar are slowed. You know, I always go for heal, loyalty, all that stuff. And my Templar always dies. So I'll see how this goes, and if I have to, I'll swap it over. Should be fine. Maybe. If he dies, I know what's going on. You have a better idea? You're going to go for some tortilla kebab? Oh yeah, Nightwolf might like that. Yeah. Yeah, Nightwolf definitely wants some of that. That sounds fucking good. You know, that is the worst thing over here. So, okay, so, like, a kebab shop, right, where you, like, get a wrap of, like, meat and salad stuff and whatever.
From our horrific
I'll shut up for a sec, hold on.
My beloved king lost all pretense of sanity. He seethed with rage, spitting curses upon us as traitors. With great sorrow, I ran him through.
Okay, so over here, like, we get kebab shops and stuff like that, and mostly the food's pretty great. The only problem is, because I can't eat fucking most meats, right? And of course, kebab shops mostly sell meat. There's obviously, like, falafels, whatever you want to call them. But I'm not a huge fan. Like, I don't mind, like, one spread across, like, the whole roll or something like that, just to give it something extra. But, like, I'm not a massive fan of it. So I'll normally just go for like a fucking salad kebab, which is about the saddest fucking thing you can get toasted. It's like literally just hot salad in a crispy shell. And the only saving grace for the kebab shops that we've got in Australia is, my fucking god, the chips. Their chips are just... Oh, I'm drooling just thinking about it. They're that fucking good. They're so great. But yeah, the kebabs, I do miss actually eating like real kebabs, like actually being able to have some meat, you know, in the fucking hot wrap with some like scaldingly hot spice sauce. It's so good. What are you doing, mate? I feel like I just slapped this like guy across the skull, like, yeah. That's it. Great. Back to shadows. Yep. No, all good, Shadow. Hot salad is the worst thing ever. It's like solidified slime. It's like you keep going, Shadow. It's fucking hot salads. Okay, yeah, I've got like hot sauce and other seasonings and shit in there, so it's not just hot salad. But it is the most fucking depressing thing that I can order. And the worst part is this. I guess like I can't bitch about this too much because it's basically no different than getting the falafel one or whatever. It's the exact same price as if I got it with meat or a meat combo or anything like that. Like I pay like maybe $15 or more to get a hot salad wrap with chips. I think it actually costs more, like $17-19 or something with chips. But it's sad. That's why, like, if I'm gonna get a wrap, I'll go get a fucking burrito. Usually they're better, and they don't give me, like, they're not fucking cross-contaminated and upset my fucking Crohn's and make me fucking sick as. Yeah, you can come sit with me, Night Wolf. You can, lay down, keep your paw up, and, I'll give you all the soft little head pats. And obviously, like, play with your ears and shit, because I love that. You can just sit here and, like, in between, whenever there's lore, I'm going to be ruffling your ears. Just know that. There's so much lore involved, and I love it. But sometimes, like, I didn't consider the fact that sometimes I'm actually, like, having a conversation, and I have to shut up for it. It's kind of funny. I don't have enough hatred for this. Come to me. Oh, shit. I wish that they'd hurt themselves. Oh, is there anything I could drop on people? No, there isn't. But I got bolas now, so maybe I'll have a look at that. Yeah. Yeah, you get some rest. Get some rest, Nightwolf. Like I said, hopefully it doesn't take too long to heal up and stuff. If it's bad enough that it's like needed to be like wrapped up and like kept elevated and off your foot and stuff, your paw, then yeah, just do everything you can to get better. Where am I supposed to be going? Search of Royal Crypts. Sure, I will. But I thought I picked up something. I see you. See you, mate. Fucking skulking around up there. These... Nothing's gonna top that fucking one person warrior thing or whatever that like literally dragged themselves up from the corner of the screen. That was the funniest shit to me. That was literally... I couldn't think of something funnier in this game than that. I'm guessing this was probably supposed to be a dead end and or this. Either way, it's fine. I'm gonna leave that guy. There should be... Yeah, that. I thought so. Which means I'm probably supposed to have come back up from the bottom side of this, maybe. I don't know what people that don't have vault are supposed to do in that scenario. I just like using it as a way of like getting around. That's right, that's a dead body. That's not a thing to attack. I keep going down there thinking that there's something to attack there. What do we got? Yeah, Veil Crystal. I'm picking up a lot of crafting stuff. Which... Where would that be? I didn't know that I could... I didn't realize that health potions were still like a thing that sat there in a slot.
Vengeance!
Oh, that's right. You're supposed to replace this with, like, the other potions that you pick up later. And they can use it for other things. That's right. Quest and journal, achievements. Like, one thing, I'll probably bring up, like, fucking achievements and collections and stuff later.
Against us that are stronger than we ever imagined. Some greater purpose lies behind these trials, but I do not yet know it.
Probably because there isn't one. Let's go.
It's really interesting. If you stand still for any given amount of time, you accidentally activate, like, chat mode for these people. It's not a problem. It's actually interesting. You can, like, really, like, get them talking about weird shit. That sounded a bit gargly, but okay. That is a lot. I also like getting in amongst things and just doing this, because once I eventually get, like, the, what do you call it? The fan of arrows or whatever it is, where it, like, goes in a circle, then I'll, like, just teleport into the center and activate that. There's been a few times I've done that, and I literally don't have enough hatred to activate it, and I'm like, oh shit, I've walked into a real bad area. I don't get enough combos from this kill. These like massacre kill things that come up, I'm just not that good at, like, keeping those running. I know you can get, like, what, extra damage and or better stuff, more regen or something from it. I know it does something, I just don't know what. I also like stressing out the little NPC rats. I'll show you what I mean in a moment. There's one getting around in this room, and I'll see if I can chase it back out into the open. Where are you? Did it go into a wall? No, there it is. Here I am, focusing on NPC rats when I could be focusing on killing. So yeah, there's, like, a little tiny rat here. And sometimes, if you're lucky enough, you can stress them out and they'll, like, run around and you can chase them for a bit. Because that's what I do when I play Diablo, is I stress out little rats. It's like, oh, you're the great hero that comes and, like, there you go. Come back here, little rat. There it is. Oh no, I stood on it. I forgot you could do that. I thought you could only do that with the bugs. I didn't mean to stand on it and kill it. I like chasing them around. Like, you stress them out. No wonder why they fucking run from you. Come on, keep moving. Yeah, I forgot you can squish them. That's horrible. I was, like, only doing that to the bugs. Oh, man. It's just another one of those things that I've forgotten. It's really, really funny, actually. I played this. I have played this for hundreds of hours, right? And yet, all it takes is, like, a few months away, and it's all just... It's there, but it's not right there. It's not right at the forefront of my mind. That eating people's okay, but crushing poor rodents is mean? Yeah, well, I don't... Like, okay, like, yes, I squishy the bugs and stuff, that happens, but, like, I don't like squishing rats and or other stuff. Like, I'm actually quite, like, reasonably fond of rats. Like, I've had numerous friends that have rats. I know that these are, like, NPC wild rats and stuff, and they're literally just computer code and shit, but I still care, right? And yes, I still haven't heard everybody's specific opinions on whether or not demon flesh should be, like, you know, empowering or of, like, a curse situation. What is it? These guys are just full of fiends. That's just creepy. Now, the question is, did they eat them, or were those, like, whatever they were, I don't know what they were called, the big guys, were they, like, full of them? Like, is that what makes up that body? Did they eat them, or were they just a bag of small fiend creatures? See, this is what I was expecting earlier. Maybe it doesn't happen until you're, like, over level 10. I don't know. But I remember every time you go near a window, like, if I go up to here, it should theoretically do it. Maybe the next one? That sounds like something's happening. There it is. They're just, like, not showing them climbing up. That's fine. I thought I heard something. Okay, so where have I been? It's either down here, like right down here, or it's over there. I'm going to go straight down and see how that goes for me. And then if it's not that, I'm going to go all the way up. As soon as I stop being stuck on a staircase, because, you know, choices. I made them, and it involved getting stuck on a staircase. Mates, you guys can follow me down here, yeah? Templar can figure it out too. We'll just get all the way in here. Let's not make it a problem for myself. I'm gonna need to repair so much shit by standing in the middle here doing this. Mate, I see you trying to, like, kill me extra like that. Nice. I was destroying shit in the background too, and I didn't even realize it. Okay, guys. I'll just put down a trap, see? I'll slow you all down. That's right, I'm supposed to have... is it bowlers? Pretty sure I'm supposed to have, like, bowlers also. I guess I don't have the extra spots, like, unlocked. Okay, hold up. Let's see, skill. What have I got a choice of here? Smoke screen. Yeah, no, I didn't want that. I'm waiting to get shadow power for that. Hunger arrow. I've got bowlers. Sure, let's go with bowlers. Even though I've got like a rune on that first one. I should be fine. What's rapid fire got? Has it got a different rune? Does withering arrows. So shoot fire arrows, reduce... Oh, and reduce fucking hatred costs of rapid fire. Sure. Nice. So what's it do now? It only costs 10 hatred initially. So instead of 20, it's like halved it down, which means I should be able to cast it a bit more freely. Also, what did I pick up then? I thought I picked up a crossbow. A little bit better. Yes. Let's go with that. And yes, I am going to be real particular about this. Unless I get, like, in the future, a really, really great crossbow. And then, as Jackson was saying earlier, P. Jackson was saying earlier that I could transmog stuff because I kind of forgot that was a thing. Like, then maybe I'll do it. But until then, I'm still going to be real persistent with just using bow and arrow. Kind of, well, I wouldn't call these arrows, but, you know. It's my principle. And I was going to say it's the principle, but I'm like, no, it's just my particular principle. Like, the funny thing is, I actually almost chose, I think, the wizard. I almost chose the wizard tonight, and I'm like, I don't even know if I played it at all. At all. Like, I used to play... Okay, so my general rule of thumb was that my main character, my very first character is always called Kelly, and she's always either ranger, archer, Amazon, whatever, right? In this case, demon hunter. Second character for me is always Tabby Cat, which is Kelly Venus's evolved form, where she is almost exclusively always a sorcerer and or wizard, whatever the options are, right? And in this particular game, I did something a little different by having both Kelly and Tabby Cat both being a demon hunter. So that was interesting. I didn't even remotely go wizard this time. Although I have got... Hold up. My achievements. So I have got, like, the smallest amount of time on... Where is it? Set. Not dungeons. It's my general. Not that. Hold up. It shouldn't be season. I'm looking for classes. Venture mode. Maybe? What that? I don't play this often enough to fucking know where I'm going here. Classes. I clicked on this before. Oh, fucking hell. Here we go. Okay, so yeah, I've had Demon Hunter on this one. In the past, I've played, like, Barbarian, like, Demon Hunter Monk. Haven't tried Witch Doctor. And I have done Wizard and Necromancer. But I have, like, no stuff in this. Like, I'm not sure where it shows my general character summaries and shit like that. It's a strength, challenges, dungeons, classes. Hopefully this isn't like super opening everything up underneath. Bounties? No. Doesn't matter. I'll figure it out eventually. I'll figure out where I'm supposed to be going with this information. Because there's like, oh, it could actually be, is it this thing? Collections? No. But I do have like a lot of shit in here too. Like I've got a few different like sets of wings. Like I said, I've got enough fucking pets. I've got like, the best one that I like the most is this cow. It's the royal calf. And I've also got like this thing as well. Which is from StarCraft, what is it, 20th year celebration anniversary thing. Got like the flags, portraits. I've got so many fucking portraits. Expansion. Alright, enough of that shit. Like I said, like I'll figure it out eventually. I'm not sure which one it's under. Quests and journals. Achievements. I think it's actually back out on the main menu. Where it kind of like, it shows you what time you've spent in what type of character and stuff. Because I know I've got like the majority of time is in Demon Hunter. But there's a small amount of time in Wizard. And I think that the time in Wizard may not have been me. Like when I said at the very start tonight was that back when I first got this game, I played it for 48 hours straight. Non-stop. No sleep, no breaks. Well, there was toilet breaks and stuff, but like, you know what I mean. I wasn't exactly stopping for like general stuff. And I'll go back to town quickly, sell off some shit.
I am returning to town.
And yeah, when I came back to my game after that 48 hours, somebody had hacked it, stole it, played it and stuff, and I had to fight with Blizzard to get my account back and prove that it was me, that I owned it, which was quite funny because I'm like, well, yes, I was this level when I logged off. And they're like, did you have multiple characters? I'm like, nope. And they're like, well, you do now. I'm like, well, I don't want them. And I had all these fucking achievements from that as well that they couldn't wipe because they couldn't prove what was and what wasn't my achievements, which is a little frustrating. And most people would be happy to get extra achievements, but I was not because I'm like, this is basically like my pure account, all my achievements and stuff. And yeah, I reckon they used my character, they maxed her out. I was pretty far along too, but they maxed her out and created a second character, which I think was the wizard. Which is why I have like a small amount of time in it. They can't remove that data. Can you guys stop blowing up next to me, yeah? Yeah, these guys. I forgot to find out what they're called. Come here. I find it interesting that they make like these imps sound like kids. Also, I do love the fact that, like, wherever this place is, right? Wherever Tristram, this cathedral, all the things are, right? Have, like, these beautiful, big stone architecture things with, like, sacrificial slaughter, fucking ritualistic stuff everywhere. Like, who's coming in here lighting these candles? Who's lighting these torches? Who's in here? Like, literally, like, keeping this shit, like, up and about. I don't really think that there's like a demon master guy that's like literally walking through here every other day and making sure that like all the candles are like fully stocked and lit and stuff. Like, I don't know, I'm thinking too much into it, but like it just reminds me of like, I don't know, I think there's an anime or something like that where it's like the whole character, the whole series revolves around like the idea of the creatures in the dungeon preparing it every time for the heroes as they're like got word that they're coming to do the battle and stuff. And it just makes me think of that. I haven't watched that anime yet, by the way. It's just I know of it. It's imp's jobs. These guys, harvesters, look, these guys explode and they either have like little wormy things or they've got these.
Your fear betrays you.
Right? So tell me, are they actually like 3 to 5 fiends in amongst those harvesters, like puppeting a harvester? Or is it that the harvesters eat imps? Or fiends, or whatever they are. Because I want to know. I kind of like need to know if that they're supposed to be food and I'm freeing them to kill them, or if they happen to be like puppeteered. It doesn't make a difference in how I'm killing them, but it would make a difference in like what I think of, like, I don't know, the process of it, all this, I guess. I don't know. I like overthinking into fucking games and all sorts of stuff. It's probably like why I enjoy watching like film theory and game theory and stuff. Like, I may not have played a game, but I will watch like a game theory or something on it just to like learn about like the secret lore that I never even knew existed because I don't know about the game. I'm like, I have all these like thoughts on games and I'm like, they're probably incorrect because they're just theories. I'm definitely getting better at least of like turning around and slapping these guys down real quick. That's at least one thing. Okay, so where did I end up? I did a round robin of the map, and I don't think that this had anywhere to go, so we're going just straight up. I could have just straight up come in and gone up here, but I went down and the whole way through this thing. XP, am I right? Just harvesting XP. That's what I'm doing. I must admit, there used to be... I don't know if anybody else does this in Diablo. Let me know if you do. Right. I used to go out of my way to find and complete the entire map before I had to complete the quest. And it wasn't so much the completion hunter aspect that I like really seem to do in this game, but it was a lot more to do with trying to get enough XP to fight the thing at the end. Like, I'm one of those people that aren't so much going off and doing every side quest, right? I'm literally trying to level up to be 2 tank to take out the end bad guy. And I don't know why.
If I ever felt fear, it has been consumed by my hatred.
We are both blessed then.
You know what's interesting? She talks about her hatred, but is she talking about her hatred that like fuels her magic, or is she talking about like her hatred in general of like the fiends of hell and shit that she's got to fight? Because there is a difference. I'm sorry, I should stop fucking dividing every conversation she has into a like, what is it? There are dead people everywhere to be looting, so I'm just going to go around and make sure we don't have extra beings to like fight here. Maybe for her it's one of the same. It could be. So that's what I have like the thought of as well, is right, her hatred is, it's supposed to be like her, was it offensive abilities, right? That's what it specifically says. But I imagine that she herself must actually require a good amount of natural hatred, like hate as her power source. Like, you guys watch like Avatar and stuff like that, where Zuko honestly thinks that like, he thinks that his firebending and stuff like that comes from hatred, but it's not. In her case, it might actually be literal, where she may need it.
We have just arrived in Tristram, and I must say, I'm a bit dismayed. This place is a backwater filled with serfs and an ancient broken-down monastery, hardly fit for the king of Condorus. I cannot fathom why Lazarus was so You dare!
I'm not supposed to be fighting him yet. I haven't even touched the sword yet.
Keep your distance.
You come to me, mate.
This burden is mine to bear. May death bring peace from your madness, Leoric.
Traitors! Even in death, the armies of Condorus will still obey their king, even if you will not.